The Stolen Shakespeare Guild performs the works of William Shakespeare, works that he was inspired by, and works that in turn have been influenced by the immortal bard himself.
This is the Stolen Shakespeare Guild's 5th anniversary season. And every season we do a Shakespeare festival. This year we're performing Henry V, written by William Shakespeare, and the lost Shakespeare play called Double Falsehood, which was adapted by Lewis Theobald and based on the history of Cardenio, written by William Shakespeare and John Fletcher.
We're doing Henry V, and we know people are just going to fall in love with this story and its staging. It is an epic, romantic, passionate, and engaging staging of one of Shakespeare's most enduring histories. I think this production of Henry V is particularly unique in the idea that we are trying to encompass a whole emotional arc, and by doing so, we've had to go beyond the script itself. We have portions of Henry IV Part 1, Henry IV Part 2, some Richard has even made the text, just so that we can create a huge theatrical landscape that gives us the opportunity to really focus the emotional story.
Double Falsehood hasn't been performed in over 2 centuries, and it's only now, just recently, being rediscovered since the publication of the play by the Art and Shakespeare Company. It was adapted by a man named Lewis Theobald, and it debuted on the London stage in around 1727. And he claims that it was a lost Shakespeare play. And there's been a great debate. Is it a lost masterpiece, or is it something he totally made up? It's a complete work of fiction. We're only the 2nd theater company in the nation to perform Double Falsehood, and maybe 4th in the world.
I think the greatest thing about their season this year, when we combine Double Falsehood with Henry V, is that there's a little something of everything Shakespeare for everybody. There's action, adventure, romance, intrigue, political propaganda, and at the end, just some really great stories. I think the epic quality of Henry matched with the sprawling sort of romance and heartache of Double Falsehood makes them really great complements in the idea that you do get this great sense of what Shakespeare was capable of in his storytelling and how intimate he was in his ability to capture human moments.
We really want people to come out and have a good time when they come to see shows at our theater. We really try to cater everything towards the audience. It's not like reading a Shakespeare play in school or being forced to go see a boring college production, or even, it's not even like going to see Shakespeare in the park where you might have all these other added distractions.
I was really excited when I got the opportunity to work for Stolen Shakespeare Guild. I mean, in DFW, there are very few opportunities to produce Shakespeare, and even fewer opportunities to produce Shakespeare where there's a great interest in keeping the text as pure as possible. The Stolen Shakespeare Guild has that wonderful space at the Fort Worth Community Arts Center. And so what you're not getting at other Shakespeare companies is this great sense of intimacy and this aspect that you are a part of the storytelling process. And every time you go to a Stolen Shakespeare Guild production, you're right there. You're in the middle of the action. You're in the middle of the moment. And they're giving you a great amount of excitement as you're getting lost in this beautiful Elizabethan language.
We'll be alternating performances of Double Falsehood as well as Henry V on weekends through the month of June at the Fort Worth Community Arts Center.
The Shakespeare Guild is offering this really great opportunity for people who want to see both shows, and it's the Shakespeare Festival Pass. And what you do is you buy a ticket at a discounted price for both shows, so you're getting to see both shows at a discounted price. Now, this is the best way to get a lot of Shakespeare and the most bang for your buck.